Namaskara and Vanakkam, I'm Nagarjun Dwarkanath and this is SoSouth. We cover the South like no one else does, and today's daily dose of news from the South from our reporters spanning across all the 5 states. Joining me now are Sagai Raj from Bengaluru, Pramod Madhav from Chennai, Anaga Keshu from Chennai, Shibi Mol from Trivandrum, Abdul Bashir from Hyderabad and Apurva Jayachandran from Vijayawada. Let's get started with Pramod Madhav from Chennai. Pramod, what do you have in store for us today?
We do have a pleasant and mega exclusive from the state of Tamil Nadu, and also an update on a case that unfortunately shocked the entire state yesterday. That was about the murder of a special sub-inspector Nagarjuna.
Abdul, what's making news in Hyderabad?
Well, in Hyderabad, the first political development is about BC reservation, and the other we have a development in the ED case where Vijay Devarakonda had appeared before the ED and he has given a clarity about his role in this particular case. Over to you now.
All right, Apurva, what are you bringing us today?
Well, Nagarjun, a much needed respite here for the Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanams there. In fact, in the recent cabinet meeting, an announcement has been made regarding the Mumtaz Hotel there. The controversy that followed Mumtaz Hotel now rests at peace now with the new decision from the cabinet.
And finally, Shibi, what's making news in Trivandrum and Kerala?
Well, Naga, it's definitely not rain that's making news today. It's a controversial case against actress Shwetha Menon, and also the Education Department has decided to come up with a concept to end the backbencher system in Kerala.
For once, we are not reporting on rains in Kerala, but many other stories. Let's get started with our India Today mega exclusive. Coming in from Tamil Nadu and Chennai, Pramod Madhav, who has met TVK chief and actor Vijay.
Well, it surely is a mega exclusive for us, and it's a pleasant surprise for all the fans. In fact, I should tell you that I am surrounded by Vijay fans, and when I met him, it was absolutely pleasant. It, of course, was an invite to hand over an invite, but still, it was a pleasant moment, Nagarjuna. Definitely, we just realized, why millions of people love Vijay. There is a specific reason, Nagarjuna, for it.
சுயநல அரசியல் லாபங்களுக்காக பாஜகவுடன் கூடி குழைந்து கூட்டணி போக திமுகவோ அதிமுகவோ இல்லை. நம் தமிழக வெற்றி கழகம் கொள்கை எதிரிகள் மற்றும் பிளவுவாத சக்திகளுடன் என்றைக்கும் நேரடியாகவோ மறைமுகமாகவோ கூட்டணி இல்லை என்பதில் தமிழக வெற்றி கழகம் மிக உறுதியாக இருக்கிறது.
Well, this is what Vijay, the leader of Tamilaga Vettri Kazhagam, gave out as a proclamation, claiming that there will be no kind of alliance, selfish alliance, and he very clearly mentions that for the party there are 2 enemies. One is a political enemy and the other one is an ideological enemy, and through sources we've also confirmed how it's going to pan out right now, because already once again we've got information that there is no alliance with AIDMK as long as AIDMK is going to be with BJP, and as mentioned by the party, already a resolution has been passed that the chief minister candidate is Vijay. We also have senior journalist Kavita with us. Thank you so much for speaking to us, Kavita. What do you see about this new development in TVK?
I think Vijay has a clear plan. I mean, it's always I think he had a clear plan. He made it very clear that he will be the chief minister candidate. Now we have to kind of look out how the entire thing pans out. Will Vijay be able to put up a very formidable third front? I was talking to some OPS supporters yesterday, O Pannirselvam supporters, people close to him, and they told me that O Pannirselvam, some sections of people, the O Pannirselvam faction is in talks with Vijay, actor Vijay's TVK. So we have to see how this alliance pans out. And there was this observer who said that if Vijay manages to rope in OPS and some other parties, they might even kind of come to the second place and upstage BJP ADMK combined. So we need to kind of really, this is a major development. It's an important development. We need to wait and watch what kind of alliance will Vijay come up with now and what is going to happen after that.
Well, Kavita, I have one more question, and that is about the word Vijay used. There would be no selfish alliance, and that way he very clearly makes it clear that as long as AIDMK is going to have any kind of alliance with BJP, it is not going to happen. But Vijay also, the TVK team has also made it very clear that any party that has to come in alliance with Vijay, who are ready to form alliance, they will have to accept Vijay as the chief minister candidate. Be it VCK, be it CPI or CPM, the prominent parties who are ready to form alliance with other parties, be it DMK or AIDMK in the past, what do you think? Would they agree with this?
See, except for the major Dravidian parties, except for the DMK and ADMK, for at least for more than past 50 years, we've never had chief ministers from other parties, in Tamil Nadu. So for the minor parties, I think if they might not have any qualms in accepting Vijay as chief ministerial candidate. It's happened once with Makkal Nala Kootani, where they kind of, accepted actor Vijay Gant as the leader of the alliance. So it's not out of question. I don't think it is unlikely, but the question is whether these parties, the left or the VCK, will now come out of the DMK alliance. That I think is unlikely. Otherwise, I don't see it as a problem. But yeah, Vijay, from the beginning, I think Vijay has been maintaining that his TVK's opponents are BJP and the DMK. So it wouldn't also kind of look nice if he aligns with the ADMK when it's still in BJP's alliance.
Well, Kavita, from the ground, I could clearly see it is a major young adults kind of wave that is actually behind Vijay. They call him as his hope. It doesn't depend on even though Vijay wants to go ahead with Dravidian ideology, for his party, for them, it's just Vijay's face and Vijay's presence. Do you think it would cause a major impact in 2026 elections?
We really need to wait and watch, because we've also seen what kind of reception that actor Vijay Gant also got. He recorded a decent number of vote share in his first election, I think around 10%. So that was a major thing. But beyond that, we've not seen any actor making that kind of an impact after MGR, in terms of elections, in terms of public perception. But so I really need to wait and watch whether Vijay will do an MGR in Tamil Nadu's political scenario. Going by, I'm also hearing that first-time voters and a lot of youngsters are behind him. We really need to see whether it will translate into votes and give him that kind of platform to become another MGR.
Well, if I ask you plainly, do you think Vijay can pull out an MGR kind of miracle?
I don't think so. MGR was not a miracle. I think we've already discussed this, Pramod. MGR was not a miracle. He carefully planned his political career, if I may say so. He joined the DMK in 1950s, even when he was acting, and he continued to act till 1970s. One film got released after he became the chief minister, though he was not acting at that point of time. So MGR's growth was very planned. He really worked hard. He was there for 20 years, and he also before he became the chief minister, he was doing solid groundwork both on field and on his cinema. We seen how MGR had used cinema to kind of build his own image. Vijay has not done any of this thing. So if it happens with Vijay, it's a miracle, but MGR was not a miracle.
It certainly is.
Kavita, if you could hear me, this is
Nagarjuna. Do you want to ask Kavita any questions on this matter?
Yeah. Kavita, how do you see the opposition alliance looking at Vijay? Do they think Vijay is a threat for them, because they still don't know if Vijay will take, TVK will take the opposition votes or the DMK votes? How do you think the EPS and his party are viewing Vijay? Is it a big threat that they have to consider, or they can...
See, basically that's why I think EPS and the BJP were like desperately trying to woo Vijay into their alliance. EPS was like publicly saying that Vijay should, join them, and they should come together to defeat the DMK. Many ADMK leaders, many BJP leaders were like kept saying these things over and over again till Vijay announced that he will not align with the ADMK as long as it is in with alliance with the BJP, and the party also announced that he is the chief minister candidate. Only after that, I think it kind of toned down. So obviously, I mean, it's not clear now whose vote bank Vijay will kind of take away from. So obviously, I think EPS and BJP have reasons to worry about his presence in the electoral scenario of Tamil Nadu.
Well, after this mega exclusive news from India Today Chennai Bureau about meeting Vijay, let's move on to the next story coming in from Chennai. Pramod, take us through with it.
Thank you, Nagarjuna. This is an unfortunate incident, a murder that occurred yesterday night, and it was a murder of a special sub-inspector called as Shanmugavale. 57-year-old Shanmugavale went to investigate a quarrel where there were 3 men in a farm, but it was an absolute shock when they started chasing him with a sickle, and he was murdered on the spot. Now, what happened is that it immediately sent ripples of questions about law and order in the situation. DGP went to the place, and he also participated. Shankar Jiwal, the DGP, participated in the final rites as well, and amidst 6 teams were formed to investigate the matter. Manigandan, an accused, was apprehended, but the case does not end over there. He was taken to the location to actually as a form of investigation, but there cops claim that he pulled out a sickle from nowhere and he started attacking another sub-inspector called Saravanan, and Saravanan sustained injuries to his right arm. This has forced the cops, as per their version, cops claim that they had to open fire in self-defense, and Manigandan was immediately brought to the general hospital where he was declared dead. This way, the case now, you could see questions are definitely being raised about police encounter and such. Karthi Chidambaram has tweeted on this matter, calling it extrajudicial murder. However, police claim that it is because of self-defense alone. Back to you, Nagarjuna.
Well, the next story is coming from Karnataka, and the JDS has lashed out at the Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and the Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivkumar, accusing them of showing indifference to Kannadigas while diverting the resources to the neighbouring state of Kerala. The party pointed out that the Congress government had earlier granted 20 crore for Wayanad landslide and even paid 15 lakh compensation to the Kerala resident killed by an elephant, allegedly because Wayanad MP Priyanka Gandhi is being favoured. JDS also alleged that Karnataka government hasn't paid salaries to its employees for 3 months, and it's withholding pay hikes for transport staff, claiming a lack of funds despite rupees 834 crore in arrears. The party further accused the government of allowing urea smuggling to Kerala while Karnataka farmers struggle. BJP echoed the criticism, calling it appeasement of the High Command, and questioned the move at a time when the financial strain is on Karnataka state.
The Karnataka government is unnecessarily helping Kerala in going beyond its limits. So this is only to please the High Command. They are doing all these things. This is nothing but appeasement of the High Command.
The next story is about the big protest that will be happening in Bengaluru from the Rahul Gandhi and team and KPCC team. Tomorrow, Rahul Gandhi will lead a protest against the alleged electoral malpractice and vote theft during the Lok Sabha polls. India bloc leaders are also set to meet in person for a dinner gathering at Rahul's residence today in Delhi. And the Karnataka Chief Minister will also be a part of this dinner meet with all other leaders in Rahul Gandhi's residence. And then they would come back to Bengaluru to take up the protest march here in Freedom Park. Breaking news coming in that the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah is going to Delhi to meet Rahul Gandhi for a dinner and to meet his leader of opposition and discuss about the protest march that will happen tomorrow in Freedom Park at 10:30. Chief Minister Siddaramaiah is expected to leave Bangalore at 3 p.m. and meet Rahul Gandhi around 7:30 and discuss all the strategies tomorrow that would be happening at Freedom Park, and moments from now Rahul Gandhi also will be releasing some data through a press conference is what we are told. Let's listen to the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah as to what he said on his Delhi trip.
ಕೂಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಊಟ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ರಾಹುಲ್ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಅವರು. ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕೂಟದ ಸಭೆ ನಾನು ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಏನಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನನಗೆ ಊಟಕ್ಕೆ ಕರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಡೆಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
Joining me now is Sagai Raj from Bengaluru. Sagai, we have heard both Congress and BJP at loggerheads, especially about this Bengaluru Central Lok Sabha seat. What are you picking up from the BJP? Tomorrow the Congress is holding a big protest at Freedom Park. What is the BJP doing to counter these allegations?
The BJP will do a counter protest here in Vidhan Sabha in front of Mahatma Gandhi statue, where they will target Congress party on their duplicity. In fact, many of the leaders have already spoken about how the voter list was been deleted. They claim that whoever is deceased, whoever has shifted from that particular constituency, only those data have been deleted. But the Congress claims that there was malpractice in Mahadevapura constituency alone, not only Mahadevapura constituency, even in Rajajinagar, and they claim that they still have relevant documents, and they will be producing all those documents in Bengaluru when they file a complaint with the Election Commission tomorrow after the protest.
That's the wrap on Karnataka stories, and now I'm handing over to Abdul Bashir from Hyderabad to see what's making news in Telangana.
Well, Vijay Deverakonda has broke silence on the online betting app case, him being named in this particular case. Now, well, this whole case has started when Cyberabad police have registered case against 29 people, celebrities, including YouTube influencers, and also 4 actors, that is Rana Daggubati, Vijay Devarakonda, Manchu Lakshmi, and Prakash Raj. Days after Prakash Raj was summoned or appeared before the Enforcement Directorate, Vijay Devarakonda had appeared too, and now the clarity that has been given by Vijay Devarakonda is that he's not summoned because he's accused in this particular case, but the Enforcement Directorate wanted a clarification from him. Now here Vijay Devarakonda had said that the Enforcement Directorate did not have a clear understanding as to why his name was mentioned in this particular case. So he is differentiated between the gaming app and betting app. These two are completely different things, where online betting is illegal maybe, but gaming is completely legal, where several gaming apps are licensed, pay GST, TDS, and also are sponsors for many Olympic, Indian cricket team, Kabaddi, and these kind of sports. So here Vijay Devarakonda has said yes, he's promoted the online gaming, but he has no clue or no relation with the online betting app case or online betting apps per se. Let's listen in what Vijay Devarakonda had to say about his name being mentioned in the online promotion of illegal online betting app case.
కానీ మనని పిలిచింది వాళ్ళకు కూడా తెలియదు మన పేరు ఎందుకు వచ్చిందో. బట్ మన పేరు వచ్చినందుకు వాళ్ళు వెరిఫికేషన్ చేసుకొని వాళ్ళు డెలిజెన్స్ తీసుకోవాలి. గేమింగ్ యాప్కి బెట్టింగ్ యాప్కి అసలు సంబంధమే లేదు. గేమింగ్ యాప్స్ అనేటివి కంప్లీట్లీ లీగల్, రికగ్నైజ్డ్ బై ద గవర్నమెంట్. గూగుల్లోకి వెళ్ళి టాప్ గేమింగ్ యాప్స్ అని కొడితే కొన్ని వస్తాయి, A23తో సహా. నా మీద మీకు ఆ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ ఉండాలని కోరుకున్నా. కానీ మన పేరు వచ్చింది కాబట్టి కొన్ని క్లారిఫికేషన్స్ అడిగారు.
Well, now after Vijay Devarakonda had given a clarity about his name being mentioned in this particular case, it is on August 13th, where Manchu Lakshmi and Rana Daggubati have been summoned by the Enforcement Directorate, and they will also provide the further details about their, say what exactly they have on this online promotion of online betting app case.
Stand by. In a major decision right now, the Andhra Pradesh government in the cabinet yesterday has approved for lands of the controversial Mumtaz Hotel to be transferred to Tirupati Rural. The Mumtaz Hotel entered into a controversy just days after the Oberoi Group, which is what the Mumtaz Hotel is being built on. The Oberoi Group had after several religious connotations had come up questioning why the Oberoi Group was constructing on the Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam's land. In fact, this controversy had sparked much protest there in Tirumala in the recent days as well, following several religious groups going ahead and questioning why Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam's sanctimonious land was being used for private property. Yesterday, in a cabinet briefing there, the Andhra Pradesh government has now announced that the Oberoi Group's construction of the Mumtaz Hotel will now be moved to Tirupati rural there, specifically to a place which is much farther from the land that had been earlier sanctioned. In fact, the Andhra Pradesh cabinet has also announced that the Oberoi Group, after much negotiation, has agreed for a land swap and that they are agreeing to construct the previously owned 25 acres of land for over 32 acres of land in Tirupati rural there as well. This decision by the cabinet definitely brings a lot of smiles for the people of Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam as well. The earlier on TTD board members had also raised objection to the Oberoi groups and several other Vaishnavi group and such private entities constructing on the sanctimonious land of Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanams. In an apathy here in Chiripalli, which is one of the gramas in Alluri Sitaramaraju district, school education is one that is a basic necessity for everybody. But unfortunately, in Alluri Sitaramaraju district, in specifically Chiripalli area, the tribals of Chiripalli are facing what seems to be a difficulty in even getting basic amenities for their school. From open rooftops to difficulty during monsoon season, this is the plight of the children who are studying there for years and years. When will the change come is a question that they have to ask. Watch this report.
This, believe it or not, is a school. No roof, no walls, rain, sunshine, wind through it all. Under a makeshift roof, kids battle all challenges for their education in the village of Chidipalli of ASR district in Andhra. And nothing has changed for 9 years. Villagers have sent petition after petition, but to no avail.
పిచ్చి కూడా లేచి పారిపోతుంది నాకు వర్షము నాకు నానిపోయి అయితే అనుకొని పారిపోతుంది నాలుగైతే లేనితే అక్కడ పిడుగు కొట్టినప్పుడే పోయింది.
And this so-called school doesn't even have a permanent teacher. This is the sorry plight of affairs, and pleas for help have fallen on deaf ears.
బిల్డింగ్ ఆరిపోతుంటుందమ్మా, పిల్లలు చాలా ఇబ్బంది పడుతుంటారు. అలాంటప్పుడు ఏదో ఒక ఇంట్లో వాళ్ళు అందులో ఉండి వాళ్ళు పాపం టీచర్స్ రన్ చేస్తుంటారు. ఇది ఒక వరండాలో ఎక్కడ కూర్చోబెట్టి, అలాగే నెమ్మలిగా ఉందనే ఒక ఊరుంది.
ఇక్కడ మా స్కూల్కి ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటంటే ఈ రేకులు కానీ ఈ క్లాస్ రూమ్లు కానీ మాకు లేవు. నెక్స్ట్ మళ్ళీ మాకు టీచర్ కూడా లేరు. నేను ఒక్కడిని ఇప్పుడు చూసుకుంటున్నా. దాంతో ప్లస్ నెక్స్ట్ మాకు ఇంకా బాత్రూమ్ కానీ కలుంటే లేదు. నెక్స్ట్ ఈ మాకు టీచర్స్ కూడా రావాలి. నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటంటే 2 రూమ్స్ కానీ ఏ రూమ్ కూడా బాగలేదు, కావున పిల్లలు చాలా ఇబ్బందులు ఉన్నారు.
ఇలాగే ఉంది మేడం, ఏం మార్పులు రాలేదు మేడం. 5కి ఆల్రెడీ చూపించాము, ఫొటోస్ పెట్టాము. ఇది కలెక్టర్ వరకు కూడా వెళ్ళింది. పై అధికారులు కూడా చూసారు, ఫొటోస్ అన్ని చూసారు, న్యూస్ పేపర్స్లో వేసాము. తర్వాత పై అధికారులు ఇక్కడ ఎమ్మెల్యే గారు కూడా చూపించాము, ఈ బిల్డింగ్ ఇలాగుంది అని చెప్పేసి ఫొటోస్ తీసి కూడా పెట్టాము. వాళ్ళు చూసినప్పటికీ కూడా ఎటువంటి రెస్పాన్స్ లేదు మేడం.
Since almost a decade that you can see, this is in Chidipalli here. This is the second classroom that you can see where completely it has been left in ruins. Over a decade since classes have been functioning. Children coming in, going out, teachers taking a break time after time. But blackboards here that remain unused. Education never stops here. And more importantly, the yearning to learn never stops here. But infrastructure definitely has taken a full stop in 2015. With video journalist Prasad at Chidipalli in ASR district, Apurva Jayachandran, India Today. We saw the plight of Andhra Pradesh schools especially, but now let's move on to Kerala. My colleague Shibi Mol gets you more. Shibi, over to you.
Thank you, Apurva. Well, the Ernakulam police has registered a case against prominent actress Shwetha Menon on a complaint that alleged that she acted in films and advertisements promoting vulgar and obscene content with the intention of making financial gains. Now, the case has been registered under various sections of the Immoral Traffic Prevention Act and the IT Act as per a court's direction. What the cops are telling is that the investigation is currently in the preliminary stage and it was taken on the basis of a court direction. The cops have also informed that based on the investigation, if any of these sections are not found irrelevant, those sections will be removed from the case is what the cops have informed. The complainant has also alleged that these content through films and that was made in films and advertisements were circulated on social media and adult websites with the intention of making financial gains. Now remember, this is coming at a time she's contesting for the presidential post of the AMMA, which is the Association of Malayalam Movie Artists, the most prominent organization in the Malayalam film industry, and there was support growing for her, and she was likely to be she's likely to be elected as the first woman president of the AMMA. Remember, the executive committee of the AMMA had resigned, which was led by then President actor superstar Mohanlal, after the revelations in the Hema committee report, and there were serious allegations raised against some of the office bearers of the AMMA. The elections were scheduled on August 15, and that's exactly when this case has come up. Many have alleged that there's a conspiracy behind it. The actor, who's a two-time state award-winning actress, has decided to approach High Court, is what we're understanding, seeking to quash this case that's been registered against her. Shwetha Menon is a very prominent actress and also a winner of the Femina Miss India Asia Pacific at that iconic 1994 Femina Miss India. Now, moving on from this, the Kerala Education Department has decided to form an expert committee to end the backbencher system that's existing in the schools in Kerala. What Education Minister V. Shivankuti said is that the system of backbenchers have caused a negative impact in the minds of students, and that needs to end. He says that when a teacher is standing before the blackboard, if there are difficulties as far as the communication is concerned between the teacher and the student sitting in the back row. Now that needs to end, as our aim is to ensure equal opportunities for students, and everyone should get equal opportunities to interact with the students. He said that there are many changes being adopted globally, so what exactly can be adopted in Kerala based on our education system is what he said the expert committee will look into. Listen to what Education Minister said.
ഏറ്റവും അവസാനം ഇരിക്കുന്ന കുട്ടിക്ക് അതുകൊണ്ട് പലപ്പോഴും പല നഷ്ടങ്ങളും ഉണ്ടാകാറുണ്ട്. അത് മാറ്റി കേരളത്തിലെ എല്ലാ കുട്ടികൾക്കും അവസരങ്ങൾ ഒരേ രൂപത്തിൽ ലഭിക്കുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി സീറ്റ് അറേഞ്ച്മെന്റിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം ഒരു ആലോചന നടത്താൻ വേണ്ടി തീരുമാനിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ അത് പഠിക്കുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി ഒരു ടെക്നിക്കൽ കമ്മിറ്റി നിയോഗിക്കുന്നതിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ വകുപ്പ് ആലോചിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്.
Well, there was a Malayalam film release, Stanarthi Srikutam, which had prompted some schools in Kerala to change the seating arrangement, but that was restricted to classes with limited strength. Now, this will be initiated and adopted in classes across the state is what we're understanding. Now, moving to Pramod Madhav, my colleague, with some breaking news.
Thank you, Shibibol. The issue between the governor and the state government is not going to rest, and we have another one that has cropped up. This is about Kalaignar University that was supposed to come in Thiruvarur, Kumbakonam area, and it was a promised university, and all kind of legal measures in the assembly were also taken. However, the assent from the governor was pending, and now we've come to know that the governor has sent a bill for the president's assent. DMK is definitely not going to be happy over this. In fact, the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin was supposed to bring in a kind of a draft new education policy for the state. It was based on a committee almost several years ago. It was formed, and such kind of measures were taken by the Tamil Nadu government under Chief Minister M.K. Stalin to create this new education policy for the own state. And amidst this, the governor not providing assent to the bill, it definitely is going to cause a lot of issues, and it is a very big deal for the state. Back to you, Nagarjun.
Well, thank you, Pramod. With that, we come to the end of SoSouth today's edition. And like I mentioned, we cover South like no one else does. And I'm thanking Pramod Madhav, Anaga Keshav, Sagai Raj, Apurva Jayachandran, Shibi Mol and Abdul Bashir. Keep watching India Today for more updates.